Alright guys, how you doing? Welcome to the channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the Stark gameplay. Stark is a interesting character. He is a zoner who has to charge up his resources. His resources are his spiritual pressure gauge at the bottom. You won't be able to do any moves without it. You won't be able to do anything. He has limited range on his square attacks. I believe he has the shortest range, close to Gin. But I'll show you some of the bread and butter combos, as well as the strategies to playing Stark at a higher level. Alright, so first off, you want to know what you have to do at the beginning. Sometimes when you're neutral, it's best to go for a grab with Stark, and then go for your flash step. Flash step is going to give you guys the most damage, as well as providing you with a chance to charge up your spiritual pressure gauge. You'll be able to get a few charges in while they're down. But again, the grab is a good way to get in, but is sometimes not safe if someone is teching your grabs more times than not. So sometimes mix it up. So when you go in, you say, alright, you go for dashing grabs, or you run in, just mix it up with a running square or dash square, which is that knockback move. So now let's talk about when you get meter with Stark.
Let's keep going.
Your next bread and butter combo outside of grab is to press triangle. You do triangle, then your R2 or whatever your knockback move is, and then you'll be able to get more range. Again, Stark is a zoning character who has to conserve his resources as well as build them up himself. So you want to have triangle, R2, knocks him back, and you're able to get a good amount of charge. And most characters won't be able to follow up in time for you to get at least 1 bar or half a bar at least. Now next is the biggest thing that Stark has, is his buff, which is his spiritual pressure 2 move. That move allows you to increase the range of your triangle attack, as well as continue a combo with his triangle attack. Online, that combo connects 9 times out of 10, but sometimes you have to time it a little bit to get the combo to work perfectly. Again, this is an infinite combo, and if you notice at the bottom, you're not able to charge up your spiritual pressure gauge. But once it runs out, you'll be able to increase the speed of your spiritual pressure gauge, and you'll be able to have that faster. Now, let me show you a bread and butter combo for Stark. It uses up almost all of your resources. It is a good combo, but it is not the best combo to do. So, I'm gonna go for your spirit reverse, go for your triangle, reverse gauge, and then finish off with a flash step. That does massive damage, but it does use all your meter. It is a good combo, but I wouldn't recommend it at early parts of the game unless you want to get bar fast. That is a good way to get it fast. But if you're going to get grab, you might as well go for grab into flash step. Alright, so now I'm about to show you guys the pros and cons of using each of the resources, or why I would do the grab combo into the flash step. So as shown, here's the flash step move into grabbing the flash step. Does good damage. It pretty much spaces out your opponent to get charge up. And now you're going to see the grab into the reverse gauge. So if you notice, you do a little bit more damage than the grab, but you're using more resources. So once you use that reverse gauge, it will go down to 0. So it is better to do the grab into your reverse gauge flash step instead of doing your using the burst move, which is this. So watch as I do it one more time. Now I'm about to reset the reverse gauge. Alright, so when you do the grab, use up some of your resources for the reverse gauge, but you're able to get that back fast and do a good amount of damage. You're able to take them down to close to half health, or a little bit more than half health, and maintain enough of the reverse gauge to be able to do another one of the grab combos or teleport behind your opponent, while using the other method you use up all your resources and you won't be able to get it back for a good amount of time. So pay attention to situations. Sometimes it's better to use that when you're at a end of game type moment or close enough to get the opponent to their final 30%, and you can knock them all the way down to 0 with a ult. Alright, now we will go to the awakened state. Awakened state for Stark is a double-edged sword. So when you're in awakened state, you're able to do more combos and have better range for your square and triangle attacks, and you're not supposed to use any resources with your triangle and your square attacks. But there is a gimmick to this form. The gimmick is, if you try to use your dogs or your signature move, you take away 1 Kompaku. But you will be able to open up more combo routes, and you'll be able to do more damage. So if you do same combo, you get the dog to come out. That combo is one of the easiest combos. It doesn't do that much damage, but at this point, if you have no resources, that is the best you can do. So now, next, with Stark, when he's at no dogs, you want to do your best to try your best to get as much meter as you can, so you can use your spiritual pressure 2 move, which I will get in just a moment. Alright, I'm at spiritual pressure 2. So once you have your spiritual pressure 2 move available, you want to press it, you get 3 dogs off rip, but you use 2 spiritual pressure bars when you do that. So it is a good resource to use, but you will be at a disadvantage with your spiritual pressure gauge. So some options as well in this state, outside of just using the dogs, you can use your forward triangle. It is safe at the right distance. If you have a character that has a longer reach, like Noritora, he has great reach. His range will get you, but if you fight someone, say a Kisuke, his range isn't as good as that, but you're able to get a follow-up attack on block. So the next part I want to try to show you guys is, when you guys are in this state, you want to go for a, similar to your first form, you want to go for a grab, then go for your reverse gauge, go for your triangle, and hit your spiritual pressure 1 move. That is your big damage dealing combo, but it does not require you to use your spirit gauge or your reverse gauge. So let's get up my bar a little bit. So we're gonna go for a grab, and then go for my spiritual pressure 1. You get almost half health for when you do that combo. So when you're using Stark, you want to make sure you manage your resources properly, and you're not just using any and everything to get in. So now, next, I want to show you guys what happens when you get to a lower Kompaku. As you see at the top, where it says 9 and where it says 7, 7 is my Kompaku. If I use the dogs by pressing signature move circle, it will take away 1 Kompaku, and it'll give me 4 dogs. So, if I have my opponent at this point, I have him at 5 damage if I do a spirit break. But let's say I get all my resources going. I'm at 5 again. I'm at 5. I'm gonna do a combo. Use the gauge one more time. And let's do a little nice combo. That's a bread and butter combo. Alright. So now, finally, we're at 3 Kompaku. As you notice, the damage you can do to their Kompaku has decreased from 5 to 3 when you get a soul break. If Stark is below 3 bars, he still does good damage, but the damage will be limited because you won't be able to summon your dogs at 1 or lower, which is game over at the end of it. But once you have Stark in this range, you won't be able to do as much damage to the opponent. So again, things you want to watch with Stark: you want to manage his resources, manage his Kompaku. If you're able to do that, you're able to get massive damage off and good combos as well. So watch this one. You grab into your pressure 1, follow up with the reverse, and then you're able to get a good half health damage. But again, watch your resources. If you don't, that will be the end of Stark. He is a good character who has many technical issues that you have to get through before you can actually awaken to a better state in comparison to other characters. You have to be patient, you have to manage your resources, and understand how to position yourself as Stark with what you have and the resources you have left. So again, I got some gameplay for you guys to watch and see how I use Stark in a online setting. Thank you.
Well, okay, we can get this going.
You seem like you could be around us without getting killed. Okay then. Shall we get going? Lilynette?
Get ready. It's on. Here comes the pain.
Really?
You had it coming. How do you like it?
You have a pretty nasty power there.
Go!
It hurts. I can't deal with this.
That's it. Choo-choo. Here comes the pain train.
That hurt. You have a pretty nasty power there. Let's keep going. Take that. Guess it's time to focus.
Commendable. Go!
What the hell is this?
Yup.
I almost couldn't tell.
I slip up.
Time to close in. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I see.
Choo-choo. Here comes the pain train. Yup.
Take that.
Are you serious?
You should just shut up. Zero. Metralleta.
This is what makes it fun.
Guess it's time to focus. Your surprise attack betrays a lack of confidence.
Still have a lot to learn.
Just preparing for the hunt. Enough already.
Choo-choo.
Stop
Here
that.
comes the pain train. Go.
That hurts. That hurt.
Bad.
Really?
I should take this a bit more seriously. Yasobi Benihime. Juzutsu Nagi.
Sorry. It Seems I won't be able to repay you. Just stay down.
Should be ashamed.
Time to close in. Stop that. Guess it's time to focus.
What about this? Go!
Enough already. You should just shut up. Zero. Metralleta.
Let's end it here for today. Seems I have to start fighting for real.
Choo-choo!
Enough
Here
already.
comes the paint train! Hey! What about this?
I almost couldn't tell. Just stay down.
Okay.
Enough already. Kept you waiting. I'm sorry.
Choo-choo!
Fine. Fine. Space between us.
I have no other choice. Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious. Just a bit.
Shall we get going? Lilynette? Stark?
Aren't you gonna
Useless to
dodge?
run away.
I could see that coming.
Really? I can't deal with this. That hurt. That hurt.
Put more heart into it.
I'll pierce you. Isn't that a nice card? You're too slow. I'm not waiting, even if you ask nicely.
Wow.
And you know this? Good. Eat this. The real fight starts now.
Wow.
There.
Okay.
Useless in the way.
I'm disappointed. I won't be holding back.
You have a pretty nasty power there.
Okay.
Careful
now.
What the hell is this?
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
So, you had another. All right, Lilynette. Let's go. The real fight starts. Nothing can stop us. It's useless to run away.
Wow.
Stay down.
Time to close.
Fine. Time for the final blow.
This is what makes it fun. Pierce.
The real fight starts now. Well, you're too slow. You're getting blasted. The real fight starts now.
That's it.
Crap.
That won't work.
That hurt.
Aren't you gonna dodge?
You have a pretty nasty power there. It hurts.
Can you see that?
I can't deal with this.
Put more heart into it. Did it hurt you? Pierce.
I better finish this soon.
Aren't you gonna dodge? Can you block it? Okay.
The real fight starts now. I'll pierce you.
That's
Your
it.
blood runs too hot. You
All
dodge
part of my
this?
plan, huh?
It's useless to run away.
You
You
pierce.
dodge this?
Well,
What's happening?
that isn't gonna hurt. Put more heart into it.
I almost couldn't tell.
Too bad.
Yes, that hurt.
Maybe that was a bit early. Okay, we can get this going.
You seem like you could be around us without getting killed. Okay, then. Shall we get going, Lilynette?
Get ready. It's on.
Just preparing for the hunt.
What about this?
Guess it's time to focus.
Do you like
Enough already.
Are you serious?
Just preparing for the hunt. Kept you waiting. Time to close in. Let's keep going. Just stay now. You're too slow. Just preparing for the hunt. Kept you waiting. Sorry.
This is uncomfortable.
I get it. Zero metralleta!
Looks like it's all over. Yep.
No hesitation. Let's see.
What about this?
Just stay now.
I should be ashamed.
Pierce, take that. Sorry. I get it. Zero metralleta!
This is what makes it fun.
Pierce, take that.
Still have a lot to learn.
This is such a pain. There, time to fire. Pierce.
Okay. Maybe I should stop playing around. No other choice. Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit. We're just getting started.
Not already.
Can you see that?
Almost couldn't tell. Time to close in. Let's keep going.
Aren't you gonna dodge? Put your heart in it. I'm disappointed.
Take that.
Wasn't expecting this.
Guess it's time to focus.
Can you see that?
What's happening?
I should take this a bit more seriously. Shibari Benihime. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
So, you had another sorry up your sleeve. My patience has been completely exhausted. You should just shut up. Zero metralleta.
Looks like it's all over.
You know it's over.
It's on.
Choo-choo, here comes the paint
Stop
train.
that.
Choo-choo, here comes the paint train.
Guess it's time to focus.
Do you like it?
You have a pretty nasty power there.
What about this?
Hurts. Stop that.
Choo-choo, here comes the paint train.
Just preparing for the hunt.
That's it. Go! What about this?
Deal with this.
There it is.
That
How
hurt.
do you like it?
I'll blast you.
Wasn't expecting
Guess it's time to focus. Kept you waiting. Sorry. You should just shut up. Zero metralleta.
This is what makes it fun.
Just preparing for the hunt. Kept you waiting. Sorry.
Go! What about this?
I almost couldn't tell. Take that. Let's see. Enough already.
Maybe I should stop playing around.
Time to fire. I get it. Zero metralleta!
Let's end it here for the day.
Pierce, just stay down. Slip up. I'll blast you. Work with me
What are
here.
you doing?
Let's keep going.
To your liking.
What's happening? I almost couldn't tell. Just preparing
What
for
about
that.
this? Like this? Go!
Shut up. Time to close in. Let's keep going.
Wow. Oops. Go! I should take this a bit more seriously. Yasobi Benihime. Jujutsu Nagi.
If only you weren't my enemy. Sorry. My patience has been completely exhausted.
I have no other choice.
Shall we get going? Lilynette? Stark? Isn't that a nice garden?
I have no other choice. Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious. Just a bit.
Isn't that a nice garden? Here, nothing.
That isn't gonna cut it. That isn't gonna cut it. That's it. Oopsie daisy. Careful now.
See. Real fight starts now.
Should be ashamed.
Isn't that a nice garden?
What if I do?
Stop that. Watch this. Behind you.
Can you see
Isn't
that?
that a nice garden? Use the Lilith way. Fine. Time for the final blow. These wolf bullets are stark, but they're Lilynette too. You won't escape me.
This is what makes it fun.
The Primera Espada can't just lose to anyone that comes along.
It's on.
Choo-choo. Here comes the paint train.
Not ready. Guess it's time to focus.
What about this?
Stop that.
Choo-choo. Here comes the paint train. How do you like it?
You have a pretty nasty power there. I can't deal with this. I almost couldn't tell.
Here I come.
Really?
What about this?
You have a pretty nasty power there. Just preparing for the hunt. Let's keep going.
Like this.
Just shut up. Zero metralleta.
This is what makes it fun.
Time to close in. Let's keep going.
Should be ashamed.
Time to close in. Kept you waiting. I'm sorry.
Still have a lot to learn.
Guess it's time to focus. Take that.
Are you serious?
Time to close in. Kept you waiting. I'm sorry.
No way.
Guess it's time to focus. Let's keep going. Take that.
What about this?
See. Just stay calm. Enough already.
Well. Over there.
Take that. I get it. Zero metralleta!
Looks like it's all over. We should put an end to this.
Preparing for the hunt. Guess it's time to focus.
Like that.
I'll
Here I
blast
come.
you.
Should be ashamed.
Time to close in. metralleta!
Let's end it here for today.
You know it's over. Run now and I won't chase you.
It's on.
Time to close in. Left you waiting.
Should be ashamed.
Just preparing for the hunt. Take that. Time to close in. Left you waiting.
No way. Are you serious?
Just preparing for the hunt. Left you waiting.
Comfortable? This is uncomfortable.
I get it. I get it. Zero metralleta!
Let's end it here for today.
Just preparing for the hunt. Let's keep going.
I slip up.
Guess it's time to focus.
Like this. Too bad.
Let's see.
Still have a lot to learn.
Time to close in. Take that.
I slip up.
Time to fire.
Wasn't expecting this.
Just preparing for the hunt. Kept you waiting. Enough already. Enough already.
Are you serious?
Guess it's time to focus. Let's keep going. Time to fire.
Still liking.
I almost couldn't tell. This is such a pain. Sorry. This is such a pain. Left you waiting. Sorry. It hurt.
What about this?
Enough already. I get it. I get it. Zero metralleta!
This is what makes it fun. Maybe I should stop playing around.
Focus. Left you waiting. Sorry. Stop
I have no other choice. Always be prepared, see? I'll get serious, just a bit.
I'll tip my hand a bit for you.
Can you see that?
You're getting blasted. Take that.
I should be ashamed.
Just stay down.
Still have a lot to learn.
Pierce. Take that.
Should be ashamed.
Time to fire. Take that. Pierce. Time to fire.
Aren't you gonna dodge? Disobey. You're gonna cut it. Scream, Benny.
Just preparing for the hunt.
Oh my. Scream, Benny.
You should just shut up. Zero metralleta. Personally, I don't really like this kind of thing. You seem like you could be around us without getting killed. Okay then. Shall we get going? Lynette?
Hey, what's with the puppy dog eyes? Let's go!
Get ready. It's on.
Time to close in. Let's keep going.
What?
Just preparing for the hunt. Kept you waiting. Sorry. Stop that.
Here I come!
See. Stop that. This one's in the house.
Not so bad.
Take that.
You can't be!
I'll blast you. Sorry.
What was that? You can't be!
I get it. I get it. Zero metralleta! I'll blast you again. This is such a pain. Sorry. Just stay.
Not even sweat.
Time to fire. Pierce. This is such a pain. Time to close in. Let's keep going.
I'll strike you!
That's so
Time to
bad.
fire. Just preparing for that.
Going up! We're just
Kept you
starting!
waiting. Sorry.
Here I come!
Not ready.
Here I come! So Katsui!
I almost couldn't tell. Just stay.
Nejibana, let's do this.
Shut up. Zero metralleta.
If I bite the dust there!
Sorry.
I'm not even sweating.
Time to fire.
Not even sweating.
This is such a pain.
Too weak!
Just stay down. Take that.
Not so bad.
Just stay down.
Damn it!
Pierce.
Protect my friends.
That's why. I'll finish this now! Nejibana!
Stop that.
This is where the real fight starts! How about this? That hurts!
You have a pretty nasty power there. Let's keep going. Stop that. Enough.
That took a
Just
turn.
preparing for that. Kept you waiting. Sorry. Enough. I see.
Let's start over.
You have a pretty nasty power
I'm
there.
coming at you now!
I see.
The sword's drawn. Too easy!
Was that? Let's keep going.
Right there!
Enough. Crap. I guess you're right.
Unfortunately, if this keeps up, then I will defeat you! At this range! How about that?
Sorry. It seems I won't be able to repay you.
I've gotta show some style at least! How about this?
Blood runs too hot. Take that.
Too weak!
Pierce.
Too weak!
Sorry.
Too easy!
Take that. This is such a pain. Shall we get going? Lilynette? Stark?